the first example here on the unit of equations you may be laughing at. You may be thinking, right, how is this a question? An ice cube taken from a deep freeze has a temperature of -6 degrees and its temperature rises by 4 degrees. What's its new temperature? You may laugh at this, but remember, it's very easy to get a question like this wrong by just going through it far too quickly. So just spend a bit of time on this. I've seen people in GCSEs get this wrong before. So an ice cube is taken from a deep freeze at -6, and then it rises by 4 degrees. The answer must be -2 degrees. And it's very important that you get that one right. Just be very slow with these sorts of questions. Okay, now in example 2, write down numbers which are less than -4. And with this number line, it will just help you. Less than -4 would mean going in this direction. So if we've got -4 here, we can't include -4. It's going to be less than -4. And when it says numbers, it's not very clear what it means. This really should say integers. And integers means whole numbers. So you would include -5, -6, -7, and -8 in this. But because it's got to be any number less than that, and -9 is included as well, we would have to be a bit more explicit and say that all the numbers less than -4 are all numbers equal to or less than -5. So they are all the integers less than -4. If it just said numbers, we would write here, let's say that I'd write x here. If it said numbers without the number integers, I could write x is less than -4, which would include then -4.2. What about the numbers that are greater than -5? So greater than -5 is this way, and less than -2, which is this way. That's going to be -4 and -3 if it was just integers. But if it was all numbers, then I would write my x in the middle. X is less than -2, and it's anything notice here that the arrows are pointing in the same direction. So this is really saying -5 is less than x, and x is less than -2. You'll always spot that whenever you write an inequality like this, that the arrows are all pointing in the same direction. You'll never get them pointing in opposite directions. Then you'd have to write it as two separate things. And what about the final one, less than -3? So I'll do this in red. So less than -3, but greater than -8. Because I can't include -3 and -8, I'll write -8 is less than x, and x is less than -3. And that is my answer for that.